Hey guys, today's a new video, and yeah, I'm not dead, so hooray for that, I suppose. But yeah, let's just get started. I know it's been a long hiatus, but I mean, I'm back now, so that's something, right? So basically, you're gonna hear some sounds in the background. Really, that's just me getting ready for bed, like taking off my contacts and doing shit like that, filling up the liquid for my contacts and all that crap. Because in my time, it's already 8 in the morning, and I've been awake since about 4 in the afternoon yesterday, give or take about an hour or so. So that means I need to go to sleep if I want to go to work on, well, less than 3 hours late to work tomorrow. So yeah, it's gonna be a rather short video, to be completely honest. Um, Hopefully it's 15 minutes long at the very least, so you know it's something. It's not just like 10 minutes or 5 minutes. I'll try not to make it 5 minutes, even if I just have to ramble for a little bit. But the point is I'm back and I can make a video now. So obviously I haven't done Q&A for a very long time. Feels like 3 days or so. But either way, let's just get started with this particular video. Now, the Hashirama event ended already, obviously, and we are in the Mifune Hanzo event. So, Mifune is actually going to go to Diamond Reborn. Now, the interesting thing about Mifune himself is that he's actually a fairly good card, even for free to play. To give you an idea of just how powerful he is, I'm going to go ahead and showcase him very quickly. Let me go ahead and find him, Mifune. Let me switch to his Reborn skin. Oh shit, what the hell? I have to train him? Oh, crap. Huh, that's cool, actually. You have to train him up to his final form to actually be able to show him as him actually being, uh as him being reborn, which is cool, I guess. But so anyways, let's go ahead and showcase Mifune really quick. So the thing about Mifune is he's not a particularly powerful character. He really isn't. He's not somebody who's going to be able to help you solo the 8 tails, 9 tails, stuff like that. He's basically useless for the Ninja World War, but for PvP and normal chapters, he's actually fairly powerful. So, what I mean by that, so let's go ahead and show you what he can do. So I'm going to go ahead and put him like this. As you can see, he only has his items. Actually, let me take that off of him. Now he only has his items. They're all level 120. They're all tier 4 and lower. Well, tier 4, basically. Has all his skills, all his crap. And that is a phone. I'm going to ignore that, and I apologize if that bothers you. So let's see, combo card. Let me go through the event itself, because this is actually the first time I'm actually bothering to go through it, because I have been busy, believe it or not. So collections. Oh, cool, they updated it, I guess. Beheading Fate, Poisonous Body, tier 5, tier 5. You know, the combination card could be fairly fucking powerful, to be honest. But let's see, where is it at? Oh, if you do a gold 10 draw, you can get a Mifune for free, which is nice. It's only 2.5k gold, which is a little bit, all things considered. So every recharge 220 gold, you're going to get a real life key. Oh, okay, cool. So every 220, oh, okay, wow, that's actually interesting. You could probably get the tier 5 items from Mifune and all his crap for like, hang on, let's see. Yeah, you can get all the tier 5 items for like $100 or 2,100 gold. And then get like like 10, yeah, like about 13, 14 keys for free for the real life keys, which is, I guess, kind of a deal, because if you want to open up some reborn keys, you get keys for free. But honestly, I'd save those keys. I mean, he is going to be a powerful card simply because he's going to go to reborn. That's just a given. If you have him diamond, you're probably going to have like at the bare minimum, keep in mind, bare minimum, you're going to have like a 9 million TP card minimum. Problem is that he's not very useful. Like I said, he's powerful. He's fairly good in PvP, and he's fairly good in the normal chapters. But he's useless in Ninja World War, and he's not very good on, what do you call it? On the Tailed Beast past, like, the Six Tails. The Six Tails is, like, the limit of his usefulness at that point. So let me go ahead and show you what he can do. I do think he can actually take on this guy, although I could be wrong. And, okay, cool. There we go. So as you can see, he does that. He has a passive which just kind of lets him use his, use a skill every single turn. And he has another passive which, if you have his secondary passive unlocked, basically lets him, increase his taijutsu attack exponentially. Like, basically the Shadow Clone version for taijutsu. yeah, the Taijutsu version of Shadow Clones. So he can do a lot of damage in a very short amount of time when he has those two skills paired up. As you can see, he's basically soloing this Madara Uchiha. Admittedly, I do think that the Madara Uchiha could probably kick his ass if like it gets a hit in. But yeah, the skills themselves are doing a fair amount of damage. As you can see, they're doing a couple of million worth of damage. And his unique skill, when he releases it, it actually does do a silence for passives and actives and uniques. So it's a true silence. Keep in mind though, it can be blocked if it can trigger backhands, which can make you immune to those. Yeah, he's fairly powerful is what I'm trying to say. As you can see, does a real amount of damage even with just his normal attack because of his passive. Keep in mind though, without the Shadow Clone version of the passive, he doesn't do as much damage, obviously. So, yeah. So, what you saw in the very first turn, when he hit a certain amount, let me go ahead and show you. When he hit the very first turn, when he hits his very first attack, right there, that's his normal damage without the Shadow Clone. So, that was about 3 million critical. So, divide that in 2, that's like, what, 1.5 mil normal. So it's how much he does damage on the regular with the skill and without the passive. But if you add in the passive, suddenly he starts being able to do a lot more damage. And as you can see, that goes up to 16 million worth of damage. And like I said, keep in mind, he can actually, because of his passive actually, because of his passive, he can deal a lot of damage. Not only that, he has special ability, and he just sided against Gengetsu. That's actually that's actually to be expected, because Gengetsu, if he even hits you one time, more often than not, he can KO your guys. KO, not kill. KO. Let me go ahead and find this. Where is it? There we go. But as I was saying, he also has a secondary ability in which he provides these debuffs. So if any card that he attacks has less than 30% HP, they instantly die. It's just an insta death. So if Gengetsu were to have 29.5% HP, he would die instantly. He is just dead. He is a person non grata. He is dead, and it's as simple as that. But yeah, I mean, he can do quite a bit of damage. Now, obviously, the Shadow Clones kind of depend on, well, the Mifune clones are a little bit based on luck. So you could get just 1, or you can get 5, which is the maximum. But as I was saying, he's not the greatest, but he's not the worst. Now, how much is it going to cost you to get him Diamond Reborn? Obviously, since he's one of the weaker cards, he's actually going to cost a lot less than, say, Obito or even a Kakashi. For example, for me, Kakashi costed about, I do believe, 400. Yeah, more or less, give or take about 50 or 60. So if you want to go for Mifune, it's going to cost you a lot less than that, actually. It's going to cost you, if you get the tier 5 items, that's like 10 keys. If you get the, oh, okay, my bad. Huh, you don't get any rewards. Yeah, okay, you're going to have to do this by force. Huh, that's interesting. Huh. Normally, you'd have a lot higher chance of getting a lot more keys. But basically, you can get if you get a number 1, you basically get Mifune to diamond when you get him to silver. Actually, he's actually very, very cheap. You only need 240 fragments for Diamond Reborn, from gold to diamond, 120 from silver to gold, 60 for silver to gold, well, from bronze to silver, and then for purple to bronze you need 40, and then you could do from purple card reborn to bronze just for about 8 keys if you recharge, and then you get a couple more keys. So yeah, I mean, he's very easy to reborn. It's just that you're gonna have to pay quite a bit, I guess. If you recharge $100, you're more than likely gonna get, at the very least, bronze Mifune. That's a guarantee, especially if you open up 8 keys from your reborn thingamabob. If you open up 8 of these bad boys, you're gonna get free bronze Mifune. That's just a given. Problem is that to get 8 keys, you basically have to recharge $60, give or take a few. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna cost you either way, but a lot less than other cards would. Apart from that, there really isn't that much else to tell. You can get the combination card for free. You don't actually have to recharge for it. If you want to recharge for it, well, it's actually going to cost you, let's see. It's going to cost you 1,900 gold, which is quite a little bit, actually. It's only 60 bucks. Considering that, like, the priciest combination cards are like 50k, which is 2,000 plus. It's cheap. Very, very cheap, actually. I do Q&A, but quite honestly, I'm running out of my allotted time. I need to go to sleep, obviously, and I'm just human. I'm not a superhuman? Yeah. I was gonna say Superman, but, yeah. Anyways, the consumption itself isn't bad, actually. The ring itself is actually very good. I can vouch for the ring for Mifune, actually. If it's in, yeah, the Kusare Gama, it's one of the best rings in the entire game. What it does is actually it gives you, it's from Hanzo actually, but what it does when you equip it to any card, tier 4, it gives a lot of hit and a lot of ninjutsu attack. And to give you an idea, if I can find one of the few cards that I have it on, that'd be great. Nope. As you can see, at level 120 tier 4, it gives you 74k hits and 61k ninjutsu attack. So quite a bit. Yeah, so that's about it for this video. Sorry that it's so short. It's really just to cover the event, at the very least. I know that I'm actually late for this particular event. Fairly sure it's the last day. It's the 13th. And this event ends on the 13th. So, yay. Although, to be fair, everything that I just said does still apply today. So as long as you do it today, you can get everything that I just said. I'm going to definitely make a video for tomorrow just to cover the next event. Hopefully, if I do have time, more than likely going to do Q&A. At the latest, I'll do Q&A on Saturday because I have a day off that day. And tomorrow is Friday. Today is Thursday on my time. So I'll see you guys then. Bye. Remember, guys, I'm just human. And I love you.